What's up, guys? I'm going to show you how you can solo bosses while AFK using the Mimic Tier Ashes. These are legendary ashes, by far the best you can get in the game. When you activate and summon the ashes, it'll create a carbon copy of your loadout. Whatever you're carrying, whatever spells you're using, whatever potions you have, it has access to it. It can block, it can parry, it can cause blood loss. It is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you how to get it in a moment. If you have this, it'll make a carbon copy of your character. So if your character loadout is amazing, so is this ash. I'm telling you, it's incredible. All right, let me walk you through the steps on how to get this bad boy so you can try it out for yourself. First thing we're going to do is travel to Nokron, the Eternal City, after you defeated the Radon boss fight. You can't go here earlier because, well, you can't, because a big world event will occur, an astral object will crash through the ground, and we're going to go deep underground here. So just make your way to the bottom, and you're going to come to this really beautiful area. We're just going to follow the rooftops here and then stay left and then jump in through a window and eventually get to a site of grace. Now this build is going to be amazing because you can create yourself a heavy tank with a blood loss weapon, shield, whatever you want, and then as soon as you summon the ash, switch to a spellcasting loadout, and you can kind of be your own complemented co-op partner. I've always said I would make my own best co-op partner. All right, so here is the first site of grace. We're going to go over to the next one. This is going to be the Mimic Tier. The Mimic Tier is going to be a boss fight. I won't show you the boss fight. It's kind of cool. You'll probably figure out what it is. But we're going to make our way to the fog here. And I'm going to edit out the boss fight. But you do get a trophy, which is very exciting, especially for me. All right, so with that done, we are going to now go out the other fog door that just opened up, and we're going to travel across a very, very long bridge. Thankfully, you can call your horse at this point. We're going to go through the archway, and then we're going to drop down to the left-hand side. All right, the Ancestral Woods site of grace is going to be just up ahead. Follow this road. You're going to see a road veering off to the left-hand side here. We're going to follow that path up to the site of grace. Okay, now from here we're going to travel over to across the rooftops here. We're going to jump across, and we're going to make our way over to a cathedral, Knight's Sacred Ground. We're just going to follow these rooftops here. We're going to zigzag right, left, make our way over and then around to the left-hand side. Once you get over here, you will notice a bridge going across to the building on the opposite side. So we're going to cross that, and you're going to see an altar to our left. We're going to have to drop down once we're up here. Now just past that altar in front of us here is a door. We're going to go in. You're going to have to use your stone sword key. So make sure you do have one of those before you travel down here. If you do leave this building off to the right-hand side from the front door, there's a site of grace. So if you don't have a stone sword key, activate that site of grace and you can fast travel back here. But once you open this fog here, you're going to have to take out this one enemy. And inside this chest is the legendary ashes, the Mimic Tier. This is an absolutely incredible pickup. You want to get this. It's going to do a lot of work for you. Now, you don't want to AFK bosses. I know I said you can do that, and you certainly can do that, especially with the easier ones. In fact, here's an example. One thing I want to make sure you know is make sure you go upgrade these things back at the round table. Upgrade this ash. I think mine is +7 or 8, I forget. And it's going to make it even more powerful. Now, I'm just taking out some of these ads here, but basically, the Mimic Tier ash is doing all the work on the dude in the boat here. To be a mariner. But this is, I'm telling you, this is just going to be an absolutely fun loadout for you. You can do a lot of different things with this. It's nice if you have a blood loss weapon, so does he, so you can build up that blood loss real quick. You're not going to AFK bosses. You're going to fight alongside your Mimic Tier, and you're just going to destroy everything nearly twice as fast. Best part is it heals itself. I'm telling you, that is amazing. It's not going to work out so well against super fast enemies or anything that flies. Dragons is not really an ideal fight unless they sit in one place for a long period of time. Otherwise, the Mimic Tier is just going to keep running around trying to catch up to it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Go get this Mimic Tier. I promise you won't regret it. It kind of puts the game a little bit on easy mode when you can summon it, but that's part of the fun. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you got the Mimic Tier. Let me know. And thanks again. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys very soon.